morning, Gerald. Thanks again for the opportunity this morning. Mike Looney, health insurance and pharmacy executive. My deal thesis, I had two. One on telehealth, which we didn't talk a lot about. A lot of interest though in pharmacy at home, and everybody I talked to yesterday was really interested, especially with COVID-19, on the opportunity there is to provide full service pharmacies at people's doorstep. So first of all, I was surprised by how receptive everybody was, and to echo some of the things I already knew and what some people said today. Of course, the next response was, when you have something for us to buy, give us a call. But a couple of firms, were good enough to, continue to have follow-up. They want to make sure that I'm connected with their network and connected with the rest of their folks inside of their organizations. And so what that really did for me is it gave me opportunity to explore kind of their investment criteria. And I found that really fascinating, and it really helped me try to narrow the field on the 35,000 pharmacies that are independent pharmacies that are out there, and how they could possibly be acquired. So for example, Bill Kidd, founder at Kidd and Company, basically said, listen, we're not a financing company, we buy things. And what I found really interesting about him, he said, we usually do one deal a year. We've done our deal this year, and we're looking to do 3 more. And because of COVID, I asked him, if he's interested in distressed companies, and he said, well, certainly not those on life support. But I said, interesting enough, I think there's a number of pharmacies that are distressed. They have too much of a debt load. They're looking to get out of it. They're not sure they can survive another downturn in the marketplace. And he said, I absolutely agree with you. That's why we're looking to do 3 more deals this year. I think there are a lot of distressed companies. It's a great time for us to buy. So I thought that was really fascinating. I was also talking to some pharmacies that have VC backing, a little bit bigger than some of the independent, family-owned pharmacies. And some of the PE firms were not interested at all in working with VC companies, or possibly meeting the multiple that a VC company would want for a buyout. But Aves was interested, and they said, we're happy to make any kind of financing deal that makes sense for us. And so if you get to the point where they're looking for an additional investment capital, because we talked about creating a foundation of a buy and build model around these pharmacies, and also adding additional product lines to the pharmacy solution. Aves basically said, if they want us to invest in that expansion, we're happy to invest for a share of the upside. So really fascinating conversations. Right. Really helps me position the types of companies that I need to go out and talk in some more detail about.